What's up, Marley? What you doing? You a good girl? Come here. Get your back rubs. Your belly rubs. I don't know what it is about animals and fresh dirt, but they seem to love it. I guess it's cool or something. Anyways, the whole purpose of this was to, you better be nice. Marley, back. Go on, get back. Marley, come on. Go on. You know the cat doesn't like you. You're not good friends. Maybe one day you will be, but right now she's going to attack you if you don't leave. Anyways, the purpose of this video was to show some more progress on this track. I am in the process now of leveling it and just getting all the high spots down. This whole corner right here is at an upward angle like this, and I'm trying to flatten it, smooth it out, which may cause problems with water collection, but as long as it's level with that back there, because it starts coming up right about here, just level it out. We'll have like a little cliff edge running around, kind of outlining the jump or the corner, and then might dig like a little trench or something there to help water run off. So let's see what happens next rainstorm once I get it leveled. Speaking of rainstorms, the dirt I'm digging I am using to reface and reshape some of my jumps, just make some fine-tuning adjustments and things like that. This is what I've already got done. You can see this is all nice and flat here, and when I was talking about an outline on the outside of the curve, I was talking about this here. This is a bit of a cliff edge that's just left from leveling this, and I'm hoping to continue it all the way in that direction, so all of that right there will be flattened out too. Right now, as you can tell, it's real rough and needs to be cut down some with the shovel, and then there's some cleanup work to do. Check this out. I found this laying in the dirt, hit it with a shovel. I built this track, I don't know, probably 10-15 years ago, and it just wasn't anywhere near what I wanted, and I got bored of it. So that's probably I don't know, 10-15 year old hammer, who knows. Old, I can tell you that much. What are you doing, pretty girl? Huh? Yeah. Better leave that cat alone. She's gonna tear you up. You can tell I also have some leveling to do right here. Maybe you can see it. For some reason, cameras do not catch, like, I guess maybe it's because it's a smaller screen, I don't know, but they do not catch differences in, like, minute differences in heights. You can tell right here I got a massive hump that needs to be, you know, shoveled out and smoothed. So that'll also be a, can you stop nuzzling me, please? That'll be another job that I have to do. But right now it's slow going because I only have rakes and a shovel. Yes, I did have a neighbor over here helping me build this with his tractor just to bring in the biggest amount of dirt. What in the world? Check that guy out. That's a big old beetle. He's the size of my thumb. I'm not even joking. Check it out. I don't want to get too close to him. I don't know what he is. But as much as I've built, unfortunately I've blocked myself off. I can't get a tractor in here to level, and I wouldn't want to ask him for anything else anyways. He did a lot of work for me, and all I did in return was build him a little walkway in front of his house, you know, just labor for labor, completely free for both of us except for gas for the tractor, or diesel for the tractor. But yeah, just a little bit of maintenance to get everything exactly how I want it, using a shovel and some rakes. Where'd Marley and the cat go? There they are. Marley, what are you doing? Yeah, eventually I'll have this all flattened out. I'll get rid of the grass. If anybody knows of a nice way to get rid of grass, I've asked this before and even tried it, and it did work, but covering this whole track is gonna be pretty expensive, I think, especially if I use the things that people have been recommending me. Somebody recommended me some kind of stuff from Tractor Supply. I think it's something 42 or something or another. They want like a ungodly amount of money for that stuff, so I got other crap I gotta pay for. If I got to, I'll dig all the grass up with a shovel. But just making a little bit of progress with everything, and hopefully one of these days it'll be finished. This has been like a month of work to do all of this crap. Oh, getting a little more work done on this piece of the track here. I'm trying to level this corner out and everything. And yeah, this right here, if you look at it, see how there's a bit of a hump here? That's all going to get leveled. And I'm going to build me another jump here, so that if you want to take this line, you can hit a jump and kind of still hit the wall and go back that way. So just lots of work with rakes and shovels. And yeah, it's coming along. I don't know if I'm going to do the whole track this way or if I'm just getting this corner. Probably, you know, nothing's ever done when it comes to me. There's always more to do and, you know, more things to add, but just slowly getting it built up and, you know, smoothed out and piled dirt and all that good stuff. This berm right here, that's a new piece that I added with the dirt that I scraped off leveling this section. Built this up a little bit. You can tell the difference between where tree limbs, the stuff from the trees have been falling, and where it's fresh. Trying to flatten this area right here out some. You can't tell, but it is uphill, so I'm just going to kind of level it a little bit and use the dirt that I scoop off for things like this. And you can see the start of a little berm. There's going to be, again, like a jump here, things like that. So just slowly getting it all figured out. All right, made a little more progress on it here. Just slowly digging it out with the shovel. You can kind of see a little better the berm I was talking about around the outside. And then the back side of this part will be used for a jump in case I want to, you know, like I said, take a different route around the track instead of doing, you know, this way and going up around the wall, coming back and jumping. We can just come straight around, go up the wall, and then go back that way. So just a secondary route around the track or whatever. But it's starting to get there. All right, a little more progress on all of this. You can see how I'm starting to be able to jump on this side here, and this corner is starting to get smoothed and flattened, you know, the way I want it, right? So, yep, slowly coming along. What's up? What's up, pretty puppers? All right, well, I pretty much got this corner here finished. So you can't really see it on camera, but well, you can kind of see it a little here where the grass layer is and how far down I've cut. It's about 5 or 6 inches lower in here than it is out there. So kind of a hard thing to see because of the way the berm here is built, which is really not even a berm. You would never use this to help you turn. It's more just an outline. However, this piece will be made into a jump, and I may be repeating myself here. This has been filmed over multiple days, so forgive me if I'm repeating myself, but if we come around to over here, you can see how eventually we're going to have a separate line here. We come jump this, and then we can go on the fence and go back that way instead of this this little crossover that we have right here. And then there's also just, you know, cutting it short and doing this long sweeper here. So there's 3 different layouts to this track. I wish I could make it reversible so you can run it either way, but just the way I have things set up is kind of not possible at the moment. I mean, I'd have to redo certainly this jump here. Other than that, it wouldn't be too terribly tough to do it, but yeah, I would also have to do that a little different. But anyways, this corner is about done. I think there is a low spot right here. As a matter of fact, I know there is, so I'm gonna have to level that. But really, yeah, this corner is pretty much done, and I'm very, very happy with the way that it turned out. Like, looks really good. Of course, grass is going to grow up eventually and ruin that. Have to take care of that when it happens. But the next thing on my list of stuff to do is, if we can get a good little view of it, it's real rough right through here. Every time I sit down, you come to bug me, don't you? It's real rough right through here, and the back side of this berm is going to be leveled out so that this can actually be a you know, a decent corner instead of it being all rough. If I'm lucky, I'll get it nice enough to where you can actually slide it. You know, you can drift it if you want. But yeah, so the next order of business is to just scoop all of this right here out, level it up, and I'm actually going to use this dirt to rebuild and reface this berm, maybe make it a little higher. I'm not going to get a whole lot of dirt from here, but I'll get enough to at the very least put a new face on it and pretty it up. It's rained a couple of times, and well, I had to rebuild most of my jumps. I've still got a pile sitting there waiting for me to smooth out, and that back corner there also needs to be done. So I'll keep y'all updated on all of this. The next thing y'all see is probably doing this one, but for now, I mean, I'm done. I mean, I even took dirt from when I leveled this this whole section here, because it was like all rough. I leveled it all up and or leveled it down, I suppose, and piled the dirt there. So, you know, coming back here, it actually looks like a legit track now. It has a real layout to it, which I'm very happy with. So eventually, if I can beat the grass, hopefully this whole track will look something like this. Just got to put in the work to do it, and it routinely gets like 90, 100 degrees. Of the feel like just a couple of weeks ago was 106. So yeah, I got to beat that heat and beat the grass and get it all finished. But like I said, next video is going to be this, but until then, this is done, and see y'all next time.